drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9. Cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple cause it feels like a lie. We'd play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drink Kool-Aid in the summertime. They've been with me for some time, and it's nice to know that they still by my side. Friends are like stars, cause no matter how far, when it's dark outside, they will be your light. We'd play Halo, and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school, but not learn too much, cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. I hope you're having a phenomenal day so far, and welcome to this evening's stream, which is the kickoff launch stream for our Farming Sim server. This is one of our community servers sponsored by our friends over at Gaming Buzz. You can check out all their details at gaming.buzz. If you want to join in with this, you can go to discord.gg/Imaflanker, and you can find all the details under community servers. This is a vanilla server. All the details are in the Discord. And yeah, we're starting from scratch. It's the launch today, and we've got a few friends that I'm super looking forward to playing with. So if you want to join in, jump on in. And yeah, let's get ourselves up and running. There is a couple of small annoyances with Farming Sim, which is every time I tab, the volume will just disappear. So just a heads up about that. In the meantime, we're going to just stick some music on and enjoy the game. I'm going to jump into the stream chat channel now. There we go. Up and running. We have a plan of attack.
Hello.
Hello. Do we have a Jord?
Unresponsive in places.
Hey, Jord, I understand you were going to go off play armor. You're fighting on the front lines to protect our farm.
Hello.
Hello, how are you, my friend? It's been way too long. So, we have Plan, we have Jord. Fire, you're most welcome to join. Same with you, Cody. Sorry, it is a Friday night. It's a bit later than intended.
No way, I cannot actually hear it.
An hour to get set up. Hang on, I will...
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey, I can hear you.
Excellent. How are you? Lovely to have you here.
Likewise, it has been too long.
It has indeed. Oh, hot air balloons. So we've got Plan, we've got Jord. We should have closed captions on, which we're testing a slightly different service than we were before. So if you want to use closed captions today for accessibility, it's actually using Twitch's own closed caption little toggle you'll see at the bottom. Who are indeed Captain Oz. Laz, how are you? You only have Farming Sim 19. Are you sure you didn't get 22 on Epic? Because it was free at one point, Laz. If you didn't, you only need the base game, because this is a no mods run, no DLC run, and it is a grand total of £12.49 on CD. Or I am indeed a Giants partner, where you can pick up the game directly from the developer should you wish. Just a word of warning, it works great bought directly from the developer, but you do have to, you're launching it outside of any other launcher, so it's not Epic, it's not Steam, it is their own launcher it installs, like games before launches.
Back in the day.
Plan did fall into a Lego shop. That is partially why we're a little later. Hey, Cody! So, we're a few of the settings that are probably worth covering for everyone. These are all in the Discord as well. Periodic ploughing is on. Crop destruction is off. Field stones are off because that was just tedious. Weeds are off because no one liked doing the weeds. Lime required is on, so it just boosts your production if you put lime onto the soil every now and again. Automatic engine start is on, stop and go braking is on, the trailer fuel limit is on, and the fuel usage is normal. The economics are set at normal, and you should be able to join the farm, which I will copy pasta just in case there's any doubt. Use the... There you go. That's now in the post as well. So you should just be able to go to the farms, and then you'll be able to join it from there. So when you hit escape, on the little icons on the side, you'll see a little a barn with some peeps in it. And above that, you'll see just a barn picture. And if you double click on the Flankers farm community, that will join the same farm. And I'm promoting George to a farm manager. As soon as Cody and Plan are on, I'll promote you both as well.
Sorry, where did you post that to?
It is posted in the same place, community servers, and then under that, Farming Sim 2022.
I was looking in the farming channel.
Didn't even need an interview for that promotion.
Wagley said, "Do you get anything nice? Because it's the rules. If you did Plan, you have to buy Wagley something." I'm not sure that's the rules. I would say that our Wagley Wednesday warehouse worker has really gone astray. So when you go into escape, just double click on the farm or click join farm, and it will ask you for a password. The password is what you'd expect to be in our community. Oh, you didn't say buy you something. You have to buy something. Oh, Plan managed that. Do you want to guess which new set Plan picked up? I like doing weed stays fire, but stones are just stupid, yeah. Yes.
Is there a Wheel of Time set?
There isn't, unfortunately.
Boo! Then I don't know.
There was... interesting fact. It's not an interesting fact. There was a time in which we thought there was a Wheel of Time Lego set coming out.
Oh,
But
I've actually biffed about that.
yeah, no, it was a whole thing because the Instagram account posted something about Lego. We got very excited, like 3 days before the Lego announcement conference thingy, a Lego live event they did. But it wasn't. It was Avatar instead.
Wagley say if you didn't buy the museum, you can no longer be friends.
It wasn't the museum. It was something very plan-like though. Right, I should now be part of the poem.
You are indeed. You've been promoted as well. So, I think what we've typically done to get everyone up and running is slightly beardy. But we can either, or we can do a couple of things. We can try and take out contracts to earn some extra cash to get ourselves up and running. There's only one contract up at the moment. But as more contracts start to come along, we can take the contract and borrow the items. Now, you can't use borrowed items on our own fields. We don't have any at the moment. But you can use borrowed items on other contract fields. So you can, like, just keep hold of the the additional tracts and stuff. But I'm open to kind of whatever farming anyone wants. And we've got a lot of options. I can't even see where we are on the map. We're down towards field 40 on the map.
We're not too far from the store.
We're not. Field 43, if we want. The other beardy approach is to buy a field and harvest it while it's needing to be harvested. And I'm just having a look through. I might slow time down a little bit.
Quite a few fields. Well, there's 4, 5, 6 fields on the map ready to be harvested.
Yeah, and I wonder whether... So we've got 500,000.
Yeah.
I wonder whether we can get away with buying one of those fields. And why can't I find the time settings? Game settings. There we go. Time scale. I'm putting it down to real time just for now. Just to give us some time to look at all the fields and stuff.
So field 22 would be 465,000.
22.
43.
43. That's a big old field. What's the... That's wheat on it, though. We could get...
There's faith. And we can afford field 36, I think it is.
35?
Which 280. It's that weird change where they change the field numbers in the farmland section. Hang on. 288,000. 35.
35,
288,000. That one's 9 and 8. 9 is 372,000.
There's 45 at the bottom as well. I don't know what's growing there, though.
That's too much. That's 600,000. 700,000.
Really?
Yes.
That looks smaller than 43. I suppose it must just be because it's longer.
Yeah, it's because of the patch as well that you get with it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because it actually goes onto the train track, that land.
And the smallest one is 8?
Yes, and that is 270,000 because you get all the bit behind it to the road, to the left of it. And the woodland.
And we have no vehicles at the moment. We've got a 200,000 loan. And was it P for purchase? Yes, it is. So how much is a cheap harvester, if such a thing exists? Oh, is there a discounted? I forgot to check the discount section.
Oh yeah, there's that used thing, isn't there?
There's used sections. So the X8 VT Drive at 54% off, which is a big old boy. Wagley, how did you guess? I don't think the trailers in the used section are particularly useful to us.
Not at the moment, anyway.
Yeah, but that tractor is always like a 54% off. That tractor is pretty tempting, but it's quite a lot of money still. And I think the base harvesters. I think we want to upgrade through the harvesters as quickly as we can. But I wonder whether we could just get away with like a small, fairly pathetic harvester and a small tractor.
Yeah, a small tractor we can get the base one that isn't electric for 40,000. That's like the cheapest one, but and it isn't too bad. And then
we're going to need a trailer of some description.
And the header for the tractor as well.
Oh, the header for the harvester. Yeah.
So the cheapest harvester is 75,000.
Okay. So
what have we got available to be harvested at the moment, though?
We have. So it looked like it was wheat on 43, and oats on 35, and oats on 8, and oats on 45.
So nothing out of the ordinary, thankfully.
I'm just checking something. I'm not suggesting we do this. I'm trying to remember how much the initial bank loan is that we can take out. Because ideally you want to pay down the loan as quickly as possible. 500,000, so we can have 295,000. 795,000 to spend. Which what I'm thinking is that we get the cheapest harvester and the front for it, get the small tractor and the trailer for it, and I'm seriously tempted to buy that on sale tractor because that is exceptionally well priced. But I think that's less of a priority. But if we can get like several vehicles, then and maybe take a borrow the kit for the loan thing, because you could still use the tractor. Like, what are they going to do? Stop you pulling a trailer? So we need a harvester, a trailer, buy a small tractor that's not electric, and do the contract mission as well. So that's 3 tractors for us, and maybe buy a big tractor.
We'll have to buy solid fertilizer as well for that.
Oh, is that a fertilized mission?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yep.
Yeah, that's okay though. We'll still just about make profit on that. But if we buying fields first, like harvest them, sell it, harvest it, sell it, then we might be able to make our money back on the stuff and just try and get some kit together. Does that make sense as a starting point?
Let's do it.
Cool. Does that sound okay to you as well, Cody? Because this is a community server, so all views are welcome. So what we're looking at doing is buying the cheapest harvester, tractor, a decent trailer, and then buying and harvesting fields, and also taking on the contract. And that then means that we should be able to sell the crops and then sell the field back at the same price we bought it, and then rinse and repeat. And we can either do the other mission, the contract mission, or we could not. But we could at least get a tractor out of that to without having to pay for it, which won't allow us to do stuff on our own fields other than use the tractor itself, if that makes sense. So you could pull a trailer or something, but it wouldn't be good to do.
Thank you.
Bless you. So, if that's okay, George, do you want to start buying stuff?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, I've just seen a very stupid tractor, but I kind of love it.
Well, we can Because also,
So-
if we buy these, I wonder whether we could also, just a thought, also like do grass. The problem is we need baling stuff for that, don't we?
Yeah, we would.
To maximise the stuff. So maybe we just get the main crops done. But I think there's 4 fields of stuff that a harvester would harvest right now.
Yeah. Is there a downside to the grape and olive tractors? They're just narrower, aren't they?
They are narrower and not very powerful.
Okay, so if we go...
And it would be nice if we could maybe keep owning maybe field 8 by the end of it. Even if we have to like buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell.
That's a good little starter field.
Yeah, and it also gives somewhere we can park the tractors.
Gotta park tractors wherever you want. Who's gonna move them?
Farmers. Farmers' mums. I was just visiting the farm shop to go and have a look at that field. For those who don't know, you can hit escape, go to the map, and fast travel by double clicking on one of the points of interest. Cool. Sorry, I hadn't seen the game chat because
I want to buy this stupid looking tractor. It's got 100 horsepower and a max speed of 25 kilometers.
That is a stupid sounding tractor, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Well, we can get these fields done, then buy it.
Yeah, okay, let's stay sensible for now. I'm gonna get the I'm gonna get the Massey Ferguson 3700, 75 to 95 horsepower, 40 kilometers top speed. It looks alright.
Yeah, and I think we just try and keep our powder dry, keeping as much money in the bank as we can outside of those purchases, just for... and then we'd maybe try and buy that tractor before it disappears, the second-hand one, after we've done a few fields, just so... because it means we'll be able to buy bigger fields to start with.
No, I was just trying to work out what's actually worth getting the upgrades for it.
Yeah.
Oh, we can always customize it later, can't we?
Yeah. Let's say yes. Can't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, same. That's the issue. I'm going to get the front loader attacher in case we need to wait once we have the trailer.
Yep, that makes sense.
But apart from that, I'm leaving everything stock.
That makes sense. Oh. Right, if you're doing the buying, sir, I'm going to go and grab the contract thing.
Yeah.
Because that gives us a tractor.
The paperwork.
Now, where are the items?
They'll be at the store. I think you can just tab through it.
Yeah, you can.
So that's the tractor. Oh no, that's the contract tractor. Wait,
I don't know. That might.
No, the big one's yours.
Yeah, the big one. And this one does have a weight, so it's been a while. Go, and I will. Okay, that's the front weight on it. There we go. That's all set up, so we need to find some solid fertilizer.
I'm in the store. I'm in the purchase menu, so I can take a look now.
Oh, that's great. I can't remember if it's on pallets or not, or whether that was a
big. Well, there's like big bags, big bag pallets of it, and
I think we want as little as we think we can get away with.
Okay, that 1,000 liters. 1,000. I think they're all 1,000 liters. 750 liters.
So, Cody, if you want to hook up onto that trailer.
Yeah, so I bought you the fertilizer as well.
Awesome. I'm trying to. Oh, yeah, I see it.
Because I'm watching your stream as well, I got to see it spawn in, which I've never seen before. Now the harvester. Now a header for the harvester.
Yep, so that's the harvester. That's set up now with fertilizer in it for whoever wants to do that job. I'm happy to do it, but I'm happy for others to too.
I'm buying a slightly more expensive harvester header just because of the fact that it's 7.5 meters wide rather than 5.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That'll get it done a lot faster.
Yeah. That should be everything.
Okay,
It got squished by a piece of farm equipment.
Well, it's only nearly though. So that's the 117,000. I'm umming and ahhing whether we're doing all of these fields, whether it's worth buying 2 of those harvesters. And 1 extra trailer, because that means everyone has a harvester or a tractor, whether it's a borrowed one or.
I think. Oh, that's a dangerous thing to say. I think you should buy that second-hand big tractor, and then we get another cheap harvester and header.
I think we should get the other cheap harvester and header, just buy exactly the same one, and buy that big tractor as soon as we've done the first field. But I think we should also buy another one of the trailers that you've already bought. Just buy exactly the same one again, because then I can disconnect this trailer from this tractor and just use it for our field.
I just need to change the license plate.
Yep, no worries. So...
Okay, second trailer has been purchased.
I totally remember what all of the...
I am in a totally normal place, I think.
A totally normal place. Where are you?
I'm not on the building. Fine.
How? How?
I don't
Are
know.
you levitating?
I might be.
Or are you hung up by the back of your dungarees?
I think I did go dangling.
This is the plan we have.
Help! I'm being helpful. I'm overseeing. Yes, there's the farm over that way. Excellent. Good job.
We got flanker and flanker 2.
Cool. Awesome. In that case, Plan, do you want to drive a combine harvester?
A combine harvester?
A combine harvester?
Do we want another small tractor?
Well, I was going to steal this one temporarily and then we buy the big tractor.
Okay, cool.
And I'm happy for anyone else to drive this, by the way. I've not just chose the biggest tractor, it's just a free one.
Oh yeah.
I'm compensating for something. It's my terrible driving.
Oh, it's got rear steering.
Oh, Plan. Hang on. That one. No. So, your numpad controls the lights on your tractor?
Okay. I will.
What if you don't have a numpad?
Good luck. Have a wonderful time.
How do I get in the thing?
Press E.
Also, plan. There is a light down here for you. That as soon as you plug in, it will recognise, and then when you put your flashy lights on, it will be a flashy light in your office. Your very tastefully decorated office.
I'll leave an orange flashy light. I'm getting my controller out of the way.
What?
What he's doing.
Good.
Rear wheel steering.
Let me get out.
And
your way.
also latency.
Oh dear. 4 of them. Right, which field are you buying, sir?
Do I need that thing?
You do need the
Yeah.
thing. I
Well.
can attach it for you if you like, but all you do is like to attach stuff. You drive up to the back of it, and press Q.
What's going
So-
on the back?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get to here. So if
Bring
you
it
just-
over. Yeah, keep going forward. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. It's rear wheel drive, so it turns a lot. Nice. And then you start turning this way. That's it.
Oh, you're going to want to be
Oh my
wider,
word,
I
that
think.
is-
Oh,
Oh, go for it.
oh,
You could just go up and nudge it, and you should
You'll
see
get a
Q
prompt.
appear. So try pressing Q. Might be being a fussy ass.
yeah, it took quite a while. It was quite a narrow margin from when I did it.
Cool. So
Right,
that-
back it up now. Come forward. Come forward.
So if you
A bit
come-
wider this time. Sorry.
or you could do the patented plan approach. Oh, that's working. That's, I like that approach. I could position myself very carefully and like go back and forth and back and forth. Or you could just aim for, ram it harder. Full ramming speed.
Hey.
Hey, it's on.
Oh, wait,
Nice.
stuck. I'm free. I'm free.
Right.
I have a combine harvester and I almost had a Jordan Monday too.
So,
All right, let's look at the map.
pick a field, any
Boy.
field.
I mean, 43 is right next to us. We could
Uh,
just all tag team that one if we wanted.
Yeah, let's do that. 43 together.
You happy for me to purchase?
Yeah, go for it, bud.
Oh god, I have to see the price.
We are very much in debt. Just like a real
It's like-
farm.
Yeah, it's like the British farming approach, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure farmers who play this feel so great about the realism.
It also means we don't have to deal with the harvester headers on these roads.
Yes. Okay.
Excuse me, I'm a combine harvester. You'll just have to wait. This is farming country. We block traffic.
Hang on, crop destruction's off, right?
Yes. Okay, so plan. Above
Yep.
in the top left-hand side, you should see a little picture of your combine harvester.
I do.
And it will have like a highlight bit, so I think the front will be white on it. So that's the attachment that is highlighted at the moment, and then the controls should be on the screen. So you'll have to, you might have to press X to unfold,
V to lower header.
V to lower
Yeah,
header.
there's no unfolding option.
Okay, and then you need to turn the header on.
First person, full RP.
Nicely done. And then just line yourself up and go up and down and round and round.
Alright, I'm not going anywhere.
It can take a wee second. Nice.
Yeah, no.
may be a slight issue.
What is the issue?
Are you able to move when your harvest is on?
Oh, we bought a
Then-
header that's too big for the harvester, so we can't actually use it.
Yep.
Yeah, I cannot go forward.
She is too powerful, Captain.
I can go back very, very slowly.
Okay, so I'm gonna go return these.
Yeah, you might need to drive all the way back to the shop.
Hey, at least we found out on the field closest to the shop.
Yeah, that would be rubbish if we've just driven halfway across the country and found out.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's cruise control in this.
So, plan, when you're in the shop car park,
I'm nearly there. I'm wibbly at the moment.
yeah, it's because you've got the world's biggest. I thought that header was a bit big. You've got the world's smallest harvester and the world's biggest header. Right, okay, and then if you press, once you slow down a bit, press Q, that will drop it off for you. There you go. And then if you then reverse back, then Jaws Guide to sell those and get one that your tractor can actually power while moving forwards at the same time.
Do we have to go in a certain spot?
No, you can actually sell them through the menus as well.
Okay, cool.
But
Oh,
it's
yeah,
advisable to disconnect it first.
Yeah. Alright. There. Headers. That's the sunflower one.
And we'll probably want to upgrade these harvesters, but that's the reason of getting two. It means more people can play, and it doesn't matter quite so much the Diddy harvester front if both is like multiple people are attacking the field at the
I
same
think
time.
this one will work. I'm just going to attach it and find out before leaving.
Before making plan, attach it, drive all the way,
Hey.
all the way to our field.
Doesn't match the colour scheme though.
Well, that's disappointing.
Send it back.
Alright.
Yeah! Go 10 kilometers an hour. Right.
I mean, you could. That's almost half the national speed limit in Wales.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting when I actually return and visit.
Yeah, right.
The word you're looking for is slow. It's gonna be slow.
Oh, I'm good. I've got flights booked for March, and I've booked a hire car. So I am just looking forward to when I get to Wales, and just like, okay, it's so slow, even cruise control won't work.
Yeah, just.
Wow, that was a really fast attachment there, man. Nicely done.
Yeah, I just rammed it.
I'm turning
that
off
speed.
my straw swath. Unless we want to do that as well.
Yeah, we could do that as well.
Okay. I'll re-enable it then.
Yeah, well, worst case scenario, we can enable it and then. So, because if we enable it, sell the stuff, we might be able to get a terrible baler, and that also gives us jobs to do for the people that are in the tractors. And this more powerful tractor will run the baler.
Are you sure?
What are you trying to say about our tractor?
I'm trying to say we have the puniest harvester in the. My tractor is almost bigger than your harvester.
Hey,
I say mine. The farmer's tractor that we stole.
These are adequate.
There we go.
I'm ready to start harvesting.
Is there a pipe out on that harvester? Or? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
it.
it's on the left-hand side.
Cool.
There you go.
Right. Off we goes.
Just forget how good the music is on the radio stations on this game. Just something you don't get to experience, but
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we could, but I'm currently playing through Monster. Yeah.
quite slowly. To
That's
try and-
okay. That's because of the power of the tractor. It's not that. No. Sorry, plan. I was trying to set up cruise control and it was just... Yes. You can keep going. You don't need to wait for me. It will hold it in your
Oh, will it?
combine. Yeah.
Yeah, bottom right it has a capacity indicator. Just
Right, yeah.
left of the speedo.
I thought it was automatically.
I might need a bit more
doing it
space,
all at-
Cody.
What's your
Kinda.
speed currently planned?
Thank you.
10.
Cool.
Should be alright.
Cool. So you've got a choice here. You can either go up and down, or you can go round and round.
Up and down, apparently. No.
It's fine. We can go back a couple of times. Like it's,
Yes, we will be.
someone needs a training day. Say, Sponge, hey, Sponge, how are you? You're welcome to come join us, bud. We have literally just started the server. We're bearding it up with buying fields, harvesting them, and selling the field again.
If you want to set your
mean-
cruise control to about 10 kilometers once you're level, Cody, then we get some sweet farming action like this. Runaway trailer.
Right. Oh, get that bit. No, I'm gonna go this way.
Or you could always do like do it so you've got that gap each time, roughly,
Yeah, and then come
and
back.
then go back and do it with the opposites.
Yeah, totally. Straight
This
back.
is the most squiggly line ever. I love it.
Plan in a tractor. Don't know what you expected.
Also, first time you've driven a combine, I think, ever, or since certainly for like 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, I could turn down the track sounds. So I've already, so just to show you, I've already been turning them down massively. There we go. I think that's much better.
Doom.
You also have cruise control as well, which like you're not going to get to speed it up using cruise control at all. Sorry.
Just to check, Flanker, we've got insurance on these vehicles, right? That was a yes, correct?
On private land, no insurance here.
I don't know, just thinking I may have bumped into, I mean, wait, is this being recorded?
Don't apologise. If you bumped into Cody... Oh, hang on. Cody's in the same farm. Doesn't matter at all. Yeah, so if you hit 3 plan, it will move you to cruise control. So you
Okay.
basically just have to then... You don't have to hold down the button to keep moving forwards.
I did.
You should just have to and then you use 1 and 2 to speed up and slow down, it will make no difference whatsoever because
Right,
you're good.
I know I don't have access to this land. Stop complaining. Harvest this. I'm just manoeuvring.
Oh, we need to check where we're going to sell this as well because it makes a difference. We'll sell it, Cody, because we don't have any storage and are not... Oh, sorry, Glenn. Oh, I know you're golden.
Every time I play this game, I think about the heavy equipment steering set.
Yes.
You have that, don't you?
Yes.
Do you ever use it?
Yeah, I did. If we're starting to... Plan and I are working out what my stream schedule is going to be tomorrow or Sunday. If we're starting to play this more, I'll get back out. The side panel piece is fantastic. You have to treat it like you bought the side panel and the wheel is free. Because it is as much as you would expect for a... Because I suppose if you look at it, the wheel is probably $40 of that package. So how good a steering wheel are you making for £40?
That's fair.
Whereas like a lot of hot ass and wheels on their own are like 200 quid, 180 quid I think for Logitech's G series wheel, whatever version that's on at the moment.
Wheels are expensive.
Yes, they are. You're full flanker. Oh, I am full. No, not. Oh, yes, I am. Because of weight max. Because I turn weight max limits on. Okay, where are we selling this then? Let's see. This is wheat, right? So we want to sell it at Madison.
That's a decent price.
Yeah. I have no idea where Madison is though. So back to the map.
Sod's Law, it's going to be the other side of the map.
It is, in fact, the other side of the map. I'll be back!
Can you ping it for other people on the game?
When you select it inside the prices, which is the 5th one down, when you select it it will actually let you tag a place, and that will tag it.
Oh, perfect.
But it is roughly that way.
Oh, that's very helpful, I'm sure. Okay.
Well, it was if you're watching stream. If you're watching where you're going, I mean, that seems like it's on you. Which side of the road is the correct side of the road for this map?
You're farming equipment, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All of it.
You have right of way, so...
I'm bigger than you, I'm coming through. Looks like it's right-hand drive. How's your day been, Sponge? What have you been up to, bud? Right. Let's see.
Oh, hang on, I shall
I think
return
the
shortly.
most straightforward bit is going to go left and then up to the right and follow it round. I'll also slow down so Cody can catch up. Thanks, Cal. Like, it would have taken me way longer than it did to realise myself.
I have returned.
Also, this game supports the eye tracker we've got, but like I have not found a game that the eye tracker doesn't require a huge amount of like adjustment to, because the game's like you look vaguely in a direction and it instantly like moves your camera, so you have to like turn
That must
the
be quite
sensitivity down.
disorientating.
It is, because it's really cool when you look left and right, but I'm being able to like actually see it without having to move the mouse. But yes.
I'd imagine
It feels-
particularly if you're just like glancing off screen at chat or something, and then suddenly you've unaimed or you've done something weird in game because of it.
It feels like half VR kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah. Hang on. Is this going to be something we have to load it onto a train and find out where the train station is? Well, that's frustrating. So, where the heck is the train station then? Oh. Oh no, there is a
side of the
train
map.
station nearby. There's one there.
Okay.
I
Just
thought
throw it
I
at
was
the
like,
train as it goes past.
so I don't know how we do this though. 'Cause it's been a while. Have I got a license to this tractor? You better believe I got a license to this tractor. If you do believe it, then you're more fool than I am.
I was born in a tractor. That's my license for a tracker.
We strongly suggest against letting either of us drive tractors. You fancy joining us, Thomas? You are most welcome. So,
Speaking about the eye tracking thing, I'm pretty sure Kingdom Come Deliverance had that as a feature.
yeah, I
I'm
think
just
you
like,
might
for an
be right.
RPG, I'm not sure how that would work.
So I'm not sure where we're meant to be tipping this. Do we just drop it off here, or do we have to rent the train? I genuinely can't remember.
You might have to rent the train.
Rent an entire train.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it looks like in here is where you... Really? Hang on, I'm going to start overloading and see what happens. If our money goes up, great. If I just get a pile of...
Just a pile of wheat on the floor.
Oh, well, I could load it back in again.
Oh, I think you have to unload it, then load it onto the train.
Okay, so I overload it here is fine. And then we have to do the train. Cat likes the train. I'll rent it. Trains love me. No, thank you, Wagley.
Cody says to try that side. Or their side, wherever Cody is. I am now a full little combine harvester.
Well, hang on, I'll refill this then. And
I think a crow just got mixed in with our wheat harvest.
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay.
Protein.
As long as we don't label it as vegan.
Yeah.
there's a vegan crow. The train's just come pick up. I'm gonna get off the track, get out the tractor.
Is it crow milk? Muscle milk? I can't remember.
So there's 14,000 litres, which I'm guessing... I'm guessing is both Cody and I's. It's counted together. Yeah, I think I've just overloaded it into the wrong place. So, where do we... There must be a sell point here.
Question. If we're unloading it right now, is it worth doing the field and then trying to sell it through the train in case we do need to rent it?
Yep, okay, so we just leave it all at the train station. We can always come back and get it back out.
Yeah, just need to remember where it is.
Yep, no worries. We'll start heading back down towards you. which I totally remember where it is.
Next to the store.
Bird protein, indeed. Yeah, I'll...
Was it crow milk?
No, I just fast travelled. I didn't mean to do that.
I can see you at the shop, Flanker.
No.
Where's the tractor?
No.
Oh no, I must have been imagining things. I think it isn't there.
Yeah,
Making decent
you're right,
progress.
Calic. It is both trailers. Change on the stream out. There we go.
I do love the details for this game. Just all the little stickers.
Not me trying to remember keys and not paying attention to the road at all. Ah. Right, okay.
Oh, less than 3 months
Are
till I
you
get to be
full
reunited
plan?
by him.
I am, yeah.
Exciting times.
Okay, if you pipe out, I'll...
Be interested to see how much a full harvester is compared to this trailer.
Yeah, we bought the Diddy trailers, so...
Yeah.
How many...
Not the
how
Diddy,
full's the... what was the harvester's top capacity, did it say?
4,200 litres, I think.
Oh, in that case, it might be fine.
Well, I just emptied the entire thing in Cody's. 61%. Okay, so just over half per harvester load.
Yep, 4,900 litres. So, just so you can get these bits without worrying about where I am, plan, I'm going to just go to the end of the field and pull up.
After I've done this bit, I'm gonna go back to doing the proper stuff over there. I was doing some of the little bits while you were.
No, that
on
makes sense.
Your adventure.
Trees are in the way.
How's the volume of everything now, chat? Oh, you're kidding. Oh no, I don't think we could afford that anyway. The case, there, you know those case Terraflex we both sold? They're now in the second-hand shop with 12% off.
But I think we only sold them for 33.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure as well some contract stuff gets thrown in the used vehicle sale after you lease it.
It does indeed. What I was looking for is just how much a baler's going to cost us. And a bale.
The rower thing.
I think, like, I could get away with, like, I know it's a bit more tedious if you're not using a windrower, but I could get away with just a baler.
Oh, I thought the windrower was necessary.
You can, if you really don't like yourself, you can go over an entire field that hasn't actually had the thing out, I think. Right, the automatic pickup baling trailers are between 50 and 90,000, so definitely not yet. The balers themselves, I'm just trying to, there's a baler. The smallest baler's 20. The small square baler is 22,000. So the 22,000 one's definitely achievable for us, but we might have to like individually hook stuff if we don't have the cool trailer. So maybe we sell the wheat, see if we can afford the cool trailer and baler, and then sell the bales, and then move on to the next, like sell the land, move on to the next farm.
I will say, I don't think it's the baling without a windrower that will be the thing you do when you hate yourself. It's the hooking them individually, especially when they're round bales, because of how finicky they are.
Yeah, I think I think square bales and the square bale auto pickup thing. Like, otherwise we're probably not doing it.
Yeah. I don't know, we could get a pickup truck load 2 bales in at a time.
We have done that before, I remember.
Miss my pink pickup truck at the farm in Sim 19. My new assigned vehicle will work.
$50. Yeah, the like, you're gonna have to do a lot of them, but you can get 16 of them onto a trailer. So
and it's bale season now as well, isn't it, with the wheat and stuff?
Yeah, so we'll get a pretty decent amount of money out of it, and if we're maximizing, like, we're just trying to min-max the fields as best we can while giving everyone things to do, it makes sense to get every product we can off each field. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kelly. I think we'll sell this, hopefully raise enough, maybe, to afford the trailer. If not, we could rent the trailer to do it, but I'd rather like rent it and return it and hope it turns up in the use section. But I think you pay quite a steep penalty for renting.
Yeah, I think you've got to be pretty much ready to go.
I'm at 90% flanker.
Cool. Do you want to stop at the end of that row and I'm pulling up next to you?
Yeah.
I'll go on my magical mystery tour again. Is Cody already off on the magical mystery tour?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, that's the max loaded plan, so...
See you in a bit.
Got to work whilst my Jeep's being fixed. I've been assigned one of the biggest pickup trucks, and I hate driving it, but I'll tell you what, there's a little kid inside me every single time going, ooh, pickup truck.
One of a very good friend of mine in California drives the massive pickup trucks. I can't remember what it is. Cars are not my thing. But like he was there was a landslide down the side of a road. They just went up and over it and round it and back onto the road again. Like, there was no bother at all. Like, all right, yeah. Like, kill the planet, but like, the little kid inside of me was like, that was cool. So,
every now and then there's a moment at work where I'm driving up a trail and I'm just there with the PA system going, Ranger coming through, move aside, move aside. And I'm just like, I feel so cool right now. That's when I get to do the flashing lights as well. Next week I'm training to be a wildland firefighter, which means like after that I'll get to drive the coolest truck we have. Which is just a pickup truck that's been modified to be a firefighting truck.
Nice. Trailers that you can attach to trailers.
Yes, and I hate them.
Because of how awful they are to drive.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's definitely a skill issue on my side.
Okay.
Like, it's like when you attach them together. I think we did one with. I think it was in Farming Sim 19. We did the mega, like, because we did the Wild West map, which was enormous and had an actual motorway network.
I remember watching the Wild West map, but I looked at it and was like, "That's too big for me to get satisfaction out of it."
Oh, there were some really cool smaller fields, but
oh,
yeah,
were there?
like,
Okay.
yeah, there were. There was some. There was a couple of fields that were like everyone has to get together and agree we're going to do that. Like I think field 1 was like solidly 2 or 3 hours of work with the biggest.
Didn't you make the mistake of putting potatoes in there as well? Or was that just one of the large fields?
It was one of the other larger
map?
fields. Potatoes are always a mistake. But one I'll probably make again. Yeah, there was like 8+ trailers. We had every combine we could lay our hands on. Like, we were rolling in it after we did it, but it was so like labor intensive. It was very funny though.
They've added like carrots and parsnips now with one of the expansions.
Yeah, there's more root vegetables and stuff too. Plant, I'm heading up to you now.
I'm very intrigued by that emergency response thing they've done now.
Yeah, if is it just a mod?
Yeah, it's one of those like Giants and other organization makes a mod kind of thing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm down to add that to the server. Because the problem was that... sorry. Part of the problem was on the mod hub. Some of the... And they were all Giant's own ones that were the problem. Like when
they've just been moved to a different website.
Yeah, they just don't exist anymore. They've been taken off mod hub. So
Well, yeah, so I googled some of the names of the items. You can still download them for free, but it's on Farming Sim 2022 website.
yeah, that makes sense. And we do have the server set up, so you can download the mods from the server rather than through Mod Hub as well. There's a link in Discord for it. Yeah, because it means that if we do have any weird and wonderful mods, you know exactly where you can go to get them.
Yep. And just ease of user access as well.
Definitely. Plan, would you like a drink?
I'd love one, thank you.
Okay, I will bring one up to you. You know what else I'll bring
Milk,
up to you?
2 sugars, please, Blanca.
Flashy light. I would love to. Like when you're over here, I will get you a drink. Unfortunately, I'm not currently where you are, sir. It's about 8
That's
hours.
fine. In March, I'll be there, so I'll take you up on that offer. First thing I'll be doing when I land at Heathrow will be getting a drink of Iron Brew. A proper curry, actually.
Thank you.
I'm in California, Calac, so I can get it. It's just like $40 for a 6-pack of bowls, and I'm not paying that much.
If you press insert, it will turn your flashy light on, and then this is just USB to that.
To be honest, that's more than I can cope with right now.
Yeah.
$2 a can would be a dream.
Hang on. Before I open my mouth. Just so you know, sir, as well as where is it? I know where something is in person. I need to go and find it on Google Maps. I can't remember.
There was
the
a
name
little
of it.
shop, wasn't there?
Well, so the one that was on Polk is closed, but William Glen, sell it as well. Also at more widely, because you can get the 2-litre bottles at William Glen in San Francisco if you're ever in that direction. Yeah, when you're going to the Exploratorium, and
Yeah, the Exploratorium.
Exploratorium After Dark. Get their cocktails. They're amazing.
yeah, I like the also Cow Science.
I've still not been. I need to.
You really do.
Amazing.
Cal
They
Academy
have an
is
aquarium.
amazing.
I've heard the rainforest bit's really nice, but
Oh,
I
I'm
think-
sorry. Yeah, you've every time we went, you yes.
you have to get there early. But
I think someone in the family is a member, so I might see if they can get me discounted tickets for it.
To be honest, I think it was cheaper to go in the evening than it was like
Yeah, it
a
is.
general day ticket.
Yeah, off going if
But we got to see reindeer and we got that talk about the dolphins. You know, dolphin tracking. Dolphins.
so nightlife Oh, they've got some really cool events coming up.
No, don't tell me.
I won't tell you. However, if you were to go to one of the very cool events coming up, the tickets are... You can go to the planetarium now during nightlife too. For $5.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So you get $3 ticket if you sorry, $3 off a ticket if you buy in advance. And it varies dependent on like date and what event's on.
Yeah.
I've got a live
Like
music
the
one that's like
Exploratorium,
$23.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, right. And it's
Like an evening's entertainment. That's pretty good.
In
And,
San Francisco.
Yeah. And the nightlife VIP experience is more. But it's nightlife, there you go. Nightlife. Yeah. Between 20 and $23.
Okay.
I'm filling in Imaflanker.
Okay.
Sames.
Get you. But yeah, what's the shop down the bay called? Like
Can you be more specific?
the one that you got your napkin rings from.
Like World Market or something.
Yeah, Cost Plus World Market. Thank you.
World Market stock it, do they?
It's Cost Plus World Market stock it. Because
One of those not far from me.
Yeah, there's one in San Francisco there was one in San Francisco, not far from like the Fisherman's Wharf area. I believe it has free parking as well. I am full, so I'm doing the going on my merry way plan.
Pop.
You have no space for a Jordan?
No. But yeah, because I basically spent several years living there, 2 weeks in every 4. So when I was doing meetings, I would always try and bring over either, like if I was coming straight from the UK, I'd bring over like fabulous Welsh cakes or shortbread stuff that would last longer and stuff from Penderyn as like corporate gift stuff. But whenever I was running low on that stuff, if I'd been there for a couple of weeks, then I would go to Cost Plus and like, so you still get the biscuits and stuff, but without it being a with someone else doing the exporting, which hurt my Scottish soul, paying like $7 or $8 for a $2 thing of shortbread or a Tunnock's wafers, because Tunnock's wafers are available at Cost Plus as well, and they weren't quite as ridiculous as I think they were elsewhere. And W and Glen were really good in Centre.
Because for most of the snack side of things, I can get it quite easily from like Indian grocery stores and the Polish grocery stores.
Yeah, totally.
It is just the drinks and the other bits.
It's because they're such
also
a
actual
pain to
bacon.
import. Because there's a different version for the American market.
Although something weird that happened this Christmas, Target was advertising loads of M&S stuff.
Yeah, no, I saw that. They were at Marks and Spencer's at Target was a big thing this Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't really understand where that came from.
Well, I think they've done it for 2 or 3 years now, and they're it tends to be like M&S's gift shortbready, the longer life stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, and it's it's all their nice stuff. I've actually
To the Anglophiles.
the cost of living the cost of living has gone up so much when M&S are genuinely one of the cheapest supermarkets for basics now.
Oh, jeez.
Like, particularly for things like butter and eggs and stuff. and cheese. M&S are £3 cheaper than Tesco per kilo.
Oh my,
Because
that's insane.
they were always pretty good. Like, if you're buying M&S's like pre-prepped meals, you're paying a premium, the same as you are at like Waitrose or Co-op to a lesser extent, because you're buying stuff that's, you know, all British sourced. Generally, because like Co-op doesn't sell, all of their meat is from the UK, and all of their sugar is fairly traded.
Yeah.
So you're paying a premium for that, as well as paying for some Co-ops a small store premium, which just costs a lot to run a small store versus a big one. But yeah, like for the basic stuff, M&S is cracking, and also the only one of the big supermarkets whose puff pastry is made with butter rather than vegetable oil or marge. So
And
it
they get
tastes
the
like puff
potatoes
pastry.
from farm to store in less than 24 hours.
Yes.
That was the fact they kept throwing at us when I worked for them.
It's impressive logistics, though. Like, it's...
Oh yeah, especially considering they get most of their potatoes from the Middle East.
Really?
Yeah. Because year round, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
But they'll literally go from field to store in 24 hours. Now, they're often not on the shop floor within those 24 hours, because we have a backlog of potatoes. But they are present.
Excuse me, car. I had right of way there. I swerved to avoid an AI car and I shouldn't have bothered. I was
Why
driving
would you
down the main
avoid? You're
road.
bigger than it.
How rude. Yeah, I must admit, the thing I miss most, like living in the part of the world where you are, was actually curry.
Yeah.
Because there are some decent curry places around Fremont Way, but in general, the curry in the US is significantly worse than the curry in the UK.
Well, I think it's because of how immigration and everything else worked. About what cultures went where and everything else, and also British colonialism.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But, I found, with several months of searching, 2 places that sell keema naan.
Or
That was our
big
marker
problem as well.
We
Yeah.
looked at the menus and it's like, you don't have keema naan. Like, what do you
Keema
know?
naan is the best naan.
We're not even
Yes.
gonna attempt to eat there if you don't do keema naan. It's
although,
like a,
does Mowgli do keema naan?
probably. I don't know if it does naan, to be honest.
No, neither do I. But it's somewhere well worth visiting when you
Out the way, please.
head back this way. I'm moving.
I need to turn. Go.
You can go, plan.
No, okay.
I like our little synergy.
You
It's
can,
gonna get awkward when we're in the final corner.
you can tidy up the bit I missed at the end.
You got space flanker?
I do actually, yeah.
You should have. Yeah.
Would you like rice or chips with your curry? Yeah,
Half and half.
like. Oh, it's by you. You're having half and half, are you?
Half and half. Chips, cheese, curry, half and half. Okay.
I do actually have a question. Did you ever go to Rad Honey before they got shut down?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
So Rad Honey was on... Is it St. Mary Street with all the Indian and Middle Eastern food? In Cardiff?
The Mary Street is kind of pub and club.
It's the pub and club bit
Really?
right in the city centre. Do you mean City Road?
City Road.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, St. Mary Street's Chippy Lane, isn't it?
Yeah, Caroline Street's
Yeah,
Chippy
yeah.
Lane. Yeah.
So City Road, they had Rad Honey, and it was £7.50 for a starter, a main, a naan, rice, chips, or half and half. with poppadoms. They had dry curries, which I still struggle to find. Everything in there that was liquid was buy one get one half price and very cheap. And it was just a converted living room downstairs living situation. That was the restaurant with a board and a fireplace and everything.
I think we might have done.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible.
I think we did go to somewhere that looked very much like
Yeah, I think we might
home
have done.
decor.
And it was called Rad Honey. They did the chicken taka taka tin, which I ordered for the first time I went there because it was fun to say. And it became one of my favourite curries. And last time I was in Cardiff, I went to go there, saw they had shut down, and had a bit of a mental breakdown because I've never been able to find a taka tin before since.
Yeah, there's I think it's one of the great things about I love living in port cities or near port cities because you get so many influences from all over the globe, and it is it's really cool to see how different areas and even down to different cities have adapted that over time.
Yep.
And yeah, Cardiff, there are so many. You can go from a very cheap family-run restaurant to there's one I can't remember what it's called. It was further up. Hang on, I'm gonna actually have to look at a map now.
You mean? I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Whitchurch Road.
Whitchurch Road. Thank you. Sorry, my brain had just gone.
It's like,
That's
I
That's
no
Canton,
reason to
right?
know that road at all.
That's coming north out of Cathays, going up to
Yep.
the
Hospital.
yeah. But yeah, there's a one there that we went to that was a former chef from a hotel in Dubai. It was his brother that had opened it, and he decided to come over and help with the family business, and the food was spectacular. We should go there again. All the way to Balti King and Balti Cuisine, which are more Balti King is very squarely aimed at students. Balti Cuisine is aimed at, I think, locals for a nice dinner out. All the way through to Mowgli, which is a chain of Indian restaurants.
Yeah, I think I've heard of
they've opened one right in the centre of Cardiff near the Owain Glyndŵr. And it is really, really good. It's more of a Indian tapas almost.
Oh, nice.
So
okay.
it's plates come out as they're ready. And they a lot of variety, but the flavours are spectacular. Sounds like Frank's invited us to curry night and he's paying. Send out the invites on Discord, Frank. How long have you known me to offer to pay? Come on, lads. Well, night, lads. Thank you for coming and hanging out, bud. Hopefully get a chance to get a game in with you over the weekend.
Will say benefit of being in the Bay Area though. Obviously, you've got taco truck culture.
Oh, I love tacos so much. And mission.
At the taco truck near me, there's a Cheetos burrito, and there's just something magical about it. And it's so stupid, but I love it. And the rest of their food's amazing as well. And then obviously you've got all the Vietnamese food, all the pho, you've got, ramen, sushi. Where I am in particular, there's a big Portuguese influence, so there's amazing Portuguese steak houses and food like that.
I must say, it's one of the advantages. I was very lucky while working in the Bay Area that I got to go to so many startup events that were funded by VCs and big banks. So the number of times you'd go to a Mobile Monday or something, and someone had paid for a taco truck to be out front, you're like, yes, I haven't eaten all day and I get to eat for free in the Bay Area.
In the original plans for our wedding, we were actually tempted to get a taco truck.
Honestly, dude, I get it. Like, good food, done quick.
Like, birria ramen is the hot thing at the moment, and I tried it for the first time last week, and I didn't really like it. There's like Mexican stewed goat meat, I think it is traditionally for birria,
Okay.
which is super nice. But then just in some instant ramen, it's a bit strange because I'm like, it feels like it's trying to be like a Mexican Japanese pho fusion.
Yeah.
But I'm like, pho is so good.
It is. Like, if you... Still can't believe you live as close as you do to Bob's Donuts and you haven't been yet. That is,
Crime.
there's got to be...
I like
they won't let you
Sputniks.
back in the country.
I like Sputniks, man.
Oh, I mean, that's fair, dude. That you should really go and try Bob's at least once. Like, just sitting
Also,
in
it's
there.
San Francisco. Like, that's like an hour drive.
It's across the bay. You just go
Well,
and
when
see-
you go to the Exploratorium,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
the thingy,
Yeah.
then
It's
you
open
go to Bob's. Well,
It is open
Alright.
24/7, isn't it, Bob's?
yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
Their
Next
sec-
time
I don't
go
think
to,
their second one was, but their first one.
Yeah,
was.
their first one. Well, I think their second
next
one
time
may
I go
have
to
closed.
San Francisco, I'll go to Bob's Donuts.
Yeah, Bob's Donut and Pastry Shop, not sponsored, but genuinely some of the best donuts in the Bay Area.
Not sponsored, but wish you were.
Sorry?
Not sponsored by them, but wish you were.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
abso-freaking-lutely. And also, like, it's a nice family-run place, and sitting in there, it's my sort of cool donut shop.
Yeah.
That you see, like, everyone from every walk of life. You see, like, VCs, secretaries going and getting stuff for meetings. You see cops coming in and having a donut and coffee, and their coffee is awesome. Like, they're just filter coffee, really, really good, strong coffee, and it's like
Nice.
$2 or $3. And
Well,
I used to
I've
stay
still not-
on California and Larkin was my home in California.
so you were right by it.
Yeah. Just
I mean, I've still not been to like the premier donut place in my city. Like
Shame.
it's called Stan's Donuts or something.
I haven't been there. Like it's like the Bay Area. Most of my time was spent either across the city in San Francisco, which is the majority of my time, or like Fremont, or
Yeah.
like Menlo Park, Stanford, Palo Alto.
Well,
or-
I
Oh, sorry.
go on.
I was going to say, or Moss Beach in Pacifica, because I had friends living there. I helped people
I
move
did my
from Moss
driving
Beach
test
to
in Pacifica.
Did you? It's a cool place, Pacifica. I like it.
Yeah. Traffic jam. But no, so well, I just accidentally got out the harvester. So when I was at City Hall for a meeting, which sounds a lot more important than it was, there was like someone in there buying their department donuts, and I saw there were stands or wherever it's supposed to be from. That's amazing, and they smell incredible. But I've just heard how big the queue gets early, so I'm just like, okay, well, it's too late now. I'm not going there today.
Yeah, there are very few things I will queue for. Like,
Yep.
but because generally, like, particularly while I was over there, I was working very, very long hours, which is why like donut shops, coffee shops, and stuff that I know best, because they're open 24/7. So I get back to the city and be able to grab a bite. And sorry, plans. But yeah, it was like because Dun Tai Fung's opened somewhere in the Bay Area as well, didn't it? Which are amazing dumplings. I went to the one in Hong Kong. Highly recommend. But the queues when they opened were like 4 hours long. I was like, nope.
Yeah.
They are truly amazing. But
It's like those people, you mainly see it in the UK when like what was it, like Jollibees and some other, and then some more American fast food
Laz,
places.
thank you for the coffee, bud. It is I have actually got a cup under the machine for the first time in ages because I put it under there before I started streaming. Thank you very much, my friend.
And
Sorry,
people
go on.
just queue for these like American fast food places for like hours and hours. Like I remember when the first Taco Bell opened up in Cardiff, and people were there, you know, for like 2-3 hours each.
And like, I was really disappointed. I kind of hoped that when they opened Taco Bell in the UK, they would do the version they've got in New York. So Taco Bell did a thing for a little while where they also sold alcohol.
Oh, the Cantina.
Yeah, the Cantina ones. And those were pretty good. Like, they moved them...
They're still going.
Yeah?
Yeah, so literally one just opened up in San Jose.
No, I quite enjoyed them. I thought the fit out was cool. I thought they were... Because, like... Really, it's just, like... I think of Taco Bell like I think of McDonald's. It's like utility food. You're eating because you're hungry and you know what you're getting. With the
I don't know, I've
exception
got a
of-
soft spot for the steak grilled cheese burrito.
See, I'm not that... I quite liked their breakfast burritos. But McDonald's sausage breakfast burrito is also pretty good.
Yeah, and with the fact you can order like 4 of them, like $5, and just they're tiny, so you feel like you can just have as many as you want.
Also, I like one thing I really wish they did here, but also very glad they don't. It's McGriddle. Like, sausage McGriddle is one of my favorite things while I'm in the States. I'll have it once every time I go.
Although I will say I am a big fan of the biscuit, the sausage, egg and cheese biscuit. Just that extra bit of salt.
No, I get that.
We've nearly done the field. Like fast food places like Jollibee's getting queues for hours, I understand, because I'm like, you know what? I think Jollibee's is Filipino, and I'm like, okay, so when you've got a lot of people who've moved from the Philippines, it's actually
it's
that
a sense of
home.
like getting exactly that.
And like, but when new stuff like Taco Bell or what was the other American one that started opening in the UK?
Popeyes is open here now. Slim's Chicken is open here.
Slim's Chicken's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Although I've actually never seen any of them in the US.
No, I think it's a very geographic. You are very much in the wrong geography for Slim's Chicken,
Yeah.
bud.
And then, like Popeyes, I understand having a queue because obviously they went absolutely viral with the fried chicken sandwich war or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So that's something I can understand more. But like Taco Bell, I'm like, Taco Bell just exists.
Yeah, it's like if Jack in the Box opened over here, I can't see myself queuing for Jack in the Box.
I don't know, those spring rolls are pretty bomb.
You know, the thing I miss, actually the food I do miss most is, and then, other than obviously like all of the cool independent like Tex-Mex and Cal-Mex food, is the chicken wonton tacos, which used to be go to half price after 11 o'clock, and the hours I work, that was regularly when I was around.
Where were you getting them?
Applebee's, of all places.
Oh, nice.
Chicken wonton tacos, they came with, like, they were really, really good. They came with lime, and, like, a diet soda was my treat if I, like, had time left over at the end of the, like, at the end of a trip or the end of a week. I'd be like,
Yeah.
that was my Friday night. I'm heading there. But yeah, I realised...
Chili's have recently, for when you next come, upped their chicken wings game,
Yeah?
and they're actually now bomb.
Yeah, I realised I was spending a lot of time for work in the Bay Area when there were 7 or 8 different coffee shops that knew my order when I walked in. It's like, yeah. I don't have that at home. Like,
I mean, how often do they see Lego people as well?
well, that's very true.
Alright, I've got my last load to unload.
So we need to figure out how to sell this, because otherwise our entire plan falls apart. Oh, there's a little bit there, plan.
There you go. hit this bit and then I'll stop.
Yeah. I realise what you're doing. And
There.
do you want to pull forward just a touch, and I'll pull up to here. No, don't plan.
This should be a good old bit of cash.
Hopefully. So I'm hoping then we can get the baler and bale some stuff, because there's quite a lot of product left on the field. So
Yeah.
is that all of it, Plan?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
That was a bit anticlimactic. I mean, it's great. You got every
I'm
bit
on
off
my
the
way,
field.
Cody. I'm on my way. It's a little tractor that could. Oh, there it is. Nice.
Yeah, there's I'm friends with, like, I made friends with while traveling, 6 or 7 different Starbucks baristas that, like, I know well enough to, like, know their partners and their like their kids and when they're getting married. And
Wow.
stuff. That's how frequently I was there. There used to be, I think it's closed now. There used to be one, I think, on Bay Street. That's not very far from the Applebee's. That was really nicely laid out. It had a nice power socket, and they were one of the, like, it was a nightmare if you were going there on a touristy time. But when I went there, it was pretty quiet. And Starbucks Rewards used to be actually good. Like the US version was because you got free refills on tea or Americano. I drink tea and Americano. Their Oprah chai was pretty spectacular.
You say Oprah?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that Oprah. I think it was a Tivana thing, or it was a Starbucks thing before or after they bought Tivana.
Oh, okay.
And it was available everywhere, and I've still got one of them. I've still got a bag that I haven't used, but, like, it's so good.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a big fan of Pete's and Phil's, to be honest, although I have trained my dog.
Yeah.
For every time after we go for a walk, he gets a puppuccino at Starbucks.
Yeah, I like Pete's and Phil's, and there was oh, it's closed now though. Oh, that's the only gutting thing is, like, COVID, as it did everywhere in the world, but absolutely killed a lot of those small independents and stuff. But a few of them were starting to close. Like, there were some of my favourite places that were starting to close before that. So there used to be a coffee shop.
I think I
on
can show
Polk
you
Street.
how to do the train, by the way.
Oh, cool. Let's do it.
So, went to Emily's work Christmas do straight after I finished a shift at work, and I came back as a hero the next day. Because when I was, so it's here, but I think we wait until everything's unloaded.
Yes.
Went to her Christmas do, and I walk in, chatting to people, all that stuff. Hey, I'm Jordan, blah 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 blah. And guy comes up to me and goes, "Hey, do you want a Keurig?" I go, "What?" He's like, "Do you want a Keurig? We're playing games. We've stopped playing games, and no one wants the Keurig to take home." Yeah, I'll take a Keurig. Then afterwards, I was like, "What am I going to do with a Keurig? I've got an AeroPress, a Mocha pot, a Keurig at home, all the other stuff." I think, I'm going to take it into work. I became a hero at work the next day. But then I did have to explain to my manager, like, no, they didn't know that I worked for the government.
Oh, yeah, you can't. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so, is that you unloaded, Cody? Awesome. So I think we rent the train for an hour. It's on the way. Actually, we should be able to see it on the map.
Yeah. That's pretty neat.
What I want to know is, when you rent the train, does it count from when it starts heading to you?
Yes. It's
That
already
feels-
going to be charging us.
I feel like that's unfair. If I can't drive it, it doesn't belong to us. That's the way I see it.
I do really love the hot air balloons on this map. It's a small thing, but I really do like it.
It's super cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm also a big fan of like the 2D textures every now and then. It feels like it's like someone's miniatures.
Yes.
Like, and I love that vibe.
So, I might be able to talk myself. The problem is, as soon as I start travelling again, everyone will want me to travel again. But there is a client that is doing some things that may require me to be in the Bay Area and LA for a couple of weeks at some point soon, TM.
Well, if you want a coffee and donuts, let me know.
Absolutely down for it. It's not confirmed because I'm not going anywhere unless someone's paying me to go there. So,
understandable.
also, Plan and I really need to plan getting away, but we are already going to Prague this year.
Oh, nice. When you going there?
September?
Yeah, September. Well done, Flanker.
I nearly got divorced just then. I saw my life flash before my eyes. Going to a WhatCon.
A what con?
A what then?
A WhatCon.
A what?
Okay, the train. I see the train.
I like trains.
Strange.
Right.
You'll never take me alive. Oh. Oh god, I'm stuck.
Correct.
Train. In here?
Hang on. I'm in the train.
Good job.
So now...
Is our stuff in the train?
No, so it's got to be loaded. So from this point on, it becomes like a standard transport thing.
Yep.
So I just need to pull forward.
Yep, you should be under it now, sir.
There we go. Okay. I've gone too fast.
You have.
There we go. We have 74,000 litres of wheat.
Oh, nice.
%82 of that wagon.
Wow, that's actually quite a lot.
So that, yeah. So now we go, and I think we just go until the edge of the map. Would you like to do the train, Flanker?
No, you can do the train, sir.
I feel like you're more of a train driver, though.
What? Thanks.
Like I'm.
But
But look at my avatar. Look at my avatar. Like, if you see this guy at front of a train,
That's the
you're gonna
point.
think he's stolen that
I
train.
don't think chat can see my avatar. So, oh, you do look like more of a train robber, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
If you don't want to drive the train, I think Plan should drive the train.
Yeah, you've got the overalls.
You have. You are looking more
Do I look like a
engineering than
train
us.
people?
Yeah.
Is it gonna kidnap me off the...
Bye-bye, have a wonderful time!
I'm escaping!
I'm gonna beat the train.
I'm running faster than you!
I've run so fast. Oh no, not fast enough! Jeez.
Compared
Like
to
glitch
the
onto
10
the train. No,
kilometers I was doing in the tractor.
no. Farewell.
Do you want the train to sell the
that's
loaded
cool.
goods?
Yeah, to
Yes, I
Marathon.
do. Yes.
41,000.
Hi,
Nice.
train!
So
That only costs us 81, because we're on real time, it only costs 81 euros.
nice.
Right, so...
You can't get train to Scotland for that.
Right? Right. That's depressing. Like, there's stuff I miss from San Francisco. There's stuff I miss from Scotland. Scotland, by comparison, is like 5-6 hours drive from here. So there is a lot of stuff you actually cannot get. Although there are some online butchers now that make it a wee bit easier to get some of the stuff.
What are you trying to get hold of?
Pies.
Fair.
Pies, actual
You're
haggis.
You're a ghost. You went invisible.
I'm
You were
invisible?
invisible. Could just see your name.
Am I visible now?
You are visible now, yeah.
Because if I look down, I feel like I'm a ghost already. So you wanted to look at the square baler and...
And we might have to just borrow a, like, lease a thingy jobby, the pickup trailer. So I think the pickup trailer is like 90 odd grand, and I think we are at our bank loan max, unless there's... You've got the same money borrowing powers and everything as me, so...
Yeah, hang on. So... Baler... 100... That's 22,000.
If we make sure we get the square baler and the right square trailer... Hey, Mac Divine, how are you?
Then I need to go in just under an hour.
So you having your roast dinner today then, sir?
Yeah, we're having Christmas dinner today.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Oh. Merry on Christmas.
Thank you.
I think there's only been 2 years since I was 16 that I've actually had Christmas on Christmas Day, because I've always worked like shifts or operations or like...
When I was working, well, I was supposed to be working Christmas Day before I told my manager the situation. But we were still going to have like Christmas evening.
Yeah.
But obviously spending Christmas in a hospital room and then McDonald's for Christmas dinner wasn't the same.
No. I think like Plan and I used to. Well, we did it this year as well. Like our freezer is currently full of reduced Marks and Spencer stuffing and stuff. Because every year particularly because we didn't get Christmas on Christmas Day because of like my work, we used to pretty regularly like go to Marks with like 10 quid in hand to go and get as much food as we could and do a £10 present challenge, because like the reality is, as grown-ups, like you can get if you wanted something badly enough, you go and buy it. Like,
yeah.
So it's more a little silly thing.
Hey, my best present this year was rubber floor mats for my car.
Nice.
I was weirdly happy about that.
Hang on, Wagley says M&S's popping candy Yule log is amazing. What? Oh. Well, we're never gonna know.
Also, something that I've just realised that maybe worth considering is obviously the CC on Twitch doesn't cover anyone else in the conversation.
It doesn't, and that is currently intentional.
Okay, cool. Is that like an option?
Not really. There is a way of doing it. It just needs to use either 2 different CC services, or I need to use something like Banana, like a virtual audio cable, to merge both together as an output then to the captions. And like, it's one of the big problems with accessibility with streaming. Like, Web Captioner, that was awesome, closed down because the server hosting was way more than anyone was paying.
Yeah.
And this is using Google's transcription software, which is cool. But there's not a lot of other options out there. And there's things that you would want to do if you were closed captioning it professionally. And there are professional closed captioning solutions, but they start like $15 an hour for automated. And 16 hours, that's like that. I can tell you now, there is outside of some very heavily sponsored streams, I don't think I have ever made enough that would make that a viable option. So you're saving a slice for plan, right, Wagley? Right?
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 Cinema buddy?
So we are 10 grand short.
Is that the one that was like the 3 ones on top of each other? Sorry, how much were we short?
We're about 10 grand short for a
being
square baler and square bale loader.
You want to put some
The issue
customers
is-
on? We can do that. Hang on.
The round baler is cheaper, but the round bale loader is cheaper, but the round baler is a lot more expensive.
Could we get the baler and then rent the... Oh, hang on. There are more contracts now, but I don't think we want to do them because one of them is harvesting. Cultivating. Fertilizing.
Blackwood. I mean, what if we lease both of them at the moment?
Hang on. Can do. How much is the baler?
Baler's 22,000.
I think it's almost... it's probably worth buying the baler, but we'd have to lease the trailer.
Okay.
So I think it will cost 22,000 to lease the trailer, if I'm honest.
Details. Baler's been purchased. Is this? It's 14 bales. So per work, 3,264.
Okay.
And then we need a...
Hey, what have we got here? We've got...
It's the bale loader.
Oh! Oh, cool. I've never seen that one.
It was the cheapest one they had.
Honestly, great. So, I don't know whether Cody wants to drive the tractor. Hey, Bolts, how are you, my friend? So I'm assuming that's going to be the bigger, like, using the borrowed tractor is probably the best thing for that, because it's going to require more power, I'd imagine, than it's going to take to use the baler.
And you've got the weight on the front as well, so...
Yes. And we can also, there's another fertilizing contract that we could, yeah, I'm going to borrow the items for that, for field 22, because that's not getting in the way of us buying any fields, is it? 22 is not ready to harvest. Where is it? Yeah, it's up in the top right. So I'm going to borrow that one, so it gets another tractor.
Cool. What else is ready to harvest? Some big fields.
Yeah, the like I don't think I think we're gonna have to like buy and sell. The other fields, so we're gonna have to do this baling first and then do the others. But for stuff like the there's a ploughing contract as well, which is actually something we could make some money from. And it looks like it's got a big old tractor.
Big old tractor.
Field 20, is that the size of 3 worlds or something? No, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's only 2.58 hectares. Just depends on the size of the plough they give us.
It looks like it should be a decent sized plough, because if you look at it on the contracts, it's a fairly big tractor.
Let's give it a go.
In the food channel. Holy moly, Waggly. That is not the one that we were looking at. Oh, that was a food to order one that someone didn't pick up. It's got the food to order sticker on it. Code on
I
it.
accidentally pick up a harvesting contract as well.
Oh, that's a problem. Because the harvesting one will have just stopped us from buying a field. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Can we cancel it?
Nope. Because then it will...
No.
Yeah.
I do apologise.
That's right.
Field 9, which one? How big is it?
It is pretty big.
At least it wasn't 35, well, 36 or 45.
Yep. And there are more we could use all of our harvesters to go and knock it out really quickly. Also, if someone wants to drive the big harvester. They were selling those in store before Christmas as well, really?
Right, what do we need to take? Sorry.
Well, I am just... we're going to go and do a harvesting contract we accidentally picked up.
Oh, you can blame me. You don't have to say we. Can we use a trailer from a contract? Yeah, well, it's for that contract.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, because the trailers don't know. It's the harvesters in particular. It won't let you... harvesters and... where
like
that is so inconvenient.
What, the trailer?
Yeah. Rip building, right? I'm just going to take the plan of attack school of moving. It's not the trailer. The trailer's easy. It's the freaking header.
Oh my god.
It's
okay.
not our stuff.
Let's get this out of the way. You gonna stick the header on the trailer, or are you just gonna deal with it?
I think we might just try and do... Oh, that's a fair point.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take this tractor and trailer over there. It's quite a way.
Oh, and it's up through the wee bit of town. Oh, yeah. No, I'm gonna have to put it on a trailer. Right, I was gonna get out of this. Oh, are you putting the plough on any of?
No, I'm gonna leave the plough for a second.
That's unfortunate.
Why?
Because right in front of the thing. Ah, there's another yellow. There's a JCB here. I'll move that.
I think that's the one for the ploughing contract.
It's not. Oh, it shouldn't be.
Is that the harvesting one?
Yeah, quite possibly.
Alright, so I'm using the ploughing tractor.
Yeah, this might just fall over as soon as I try and do it. Oh, the JCB's not too lightweight, but it is not a...
Yeah, the JCB should fine for just getting out of the way. Or do you want me to spin round and bring the right tractor?
No, it's fine. My feet, all my wheels are just about on the ground. Right. The JCB's a really cool tractor. Right, plan.
Okay.
If I load up this combine harvester, you fancy trying a big one?
Sure. go wrong? I'm so good at driving.
You are, of the two of us, one of us can legally drive.
Odie, would you prefer harvesting or being tractor trailer again? I am happy either way.
I knew that was going to happen.
Nice. Good job. Excellent.
Oh! Ah! Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
How did you do that? You just like flip it back on.
Of course it is.
Right.
Oh, it's this field.
Oh, Bambi, you've seen the movie? Now run over the children.
The smaller harvesters should be able to get through.
Cool.
That big one will be an issue.
Oh, there is a... Here you go, plant. I will stick this on the road for you, and then... I keep forgetting how aggressive the turn is on these.
Ah! The deer! Deer in the road!
Yep.
Oh
You nearly ran
dear.
over deer!
Yeah, I stuck it. It's in a tree. Where else are sticks? That...
Get out the way.
I think that was one that we looked
Blocking the
at, maybe.
lane.
Maybe.
Go.
I don't know. Right.
The horn on this tractor is awful.
If you can save and wrap a slice, I will be very grateful. Right, so... are you leading the way, Jord?
Can do.
I'll grab the other combine then, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we should have 3 tractors and trailers up there. Ah!
Good sound.
I thought I was going to drive off the edge. You may have seen.
Farmer 2021, the game. Yes, sorry. So, we will have Armour will be back next Friday. The Armour server is up, and I think there are community members playing on it. I think I saw earlier Sol and Laz, and I don't know whether Darth was on there as well. But I will be playing it again from next Friday as part of the new stream schedule.
Oh, there's a river. Careful.
If the schedule hasn't been announced yet, does that mean you just leaked part of your schedule?
Oh.
Or committed something that we decide that we shouldn't do. One of the two. The old chat is a live sound. Not only do I have chat for chat up and reading, I was actually busy looking at Discord at the fuel log. Lemon for scale, by the way, is inspired Wagney. But I can also see chat not only from Twitch but from YouTube at the same time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, tabbing is a bit of a pain. Well, we were going to see if we can do a occasional Wagney Wednesday, Wagney. I need to speak to you about which games you want to play.
And if you wanted to
Right. let me... Yeah, and if you wanted to do it, but yeah, I just need to know which plate up you want to play. If an AI car comes the other way now, I'm just running over. But we're also going to do, what's the game that I picked up recently? Lethal Company. I've been asked to play, so we'll be doing that as a community game. I think we're going to like change up like the Sunday night games. So there'll be a 2-week schedule. So if we're doing a big campaign game like Victoria 3 or Stellaris or something,
Oh, I need to readjust. Keep going, Cody. I'll catch up.
Then that will be weekly still. But the games around it, because those only last for 2 or 3 hours for the big strategy games, the games around it will likely rotate or alternate. Stuff like golf with your friends or playtime and stuff as well. Power Wash Sim. Do you want to? Is there multiplayer in Power Wash Sim? I genuinely never played it.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so plan. I can help with your combine. So if you jump in,
it helps.
Oh yeah, that's 2-seater, isn't it?
no, we haven't got the 2-seater mod installed, unfortunately.
Oh, but there's a second seat there.
I know, it's very annoying. Right, so plan in the top. Do you see the trailer highlighted at the moment?
Yes.
If you press Q, it should disconnect. Yeah, that's disconnected. So then pull forward. And then probably just do a big circle, yeah. So you aim to run me over.
Okay.
You died DMZ as you got in with only knives, but not before you killed one of them with the knives. Nice. Ah, okay, yep. Wow, that motivation was strong. Hang on 2 seconds. If you back up just a wee bit, this is why the one. Oh, those put it back on the trailer for you. Never mind.
Right, maybe if I don't ram it quite so fast.
Yeah, if you hit the middle just gently. There you go. That's probably close enough to pick up. Nice. And then just reverse and I'll sort out the trailer. Dead says you told her to run you over. Don't complain when she listens to your own bad advice. Fair.
I mean, that's very true.
Yeah, so if there are people on either in the Discord or on YouTube or Twitch that want to suggest games they would like to see played, now is the time to let me know, because the schedule will probably last for about 3 months.
CS2, I need tips.
I haven't actually played it yet.
I don't understand road hierarchy, and it really does me over.
Is it
City Skylines. Sorry, I thought you meant Counter-Strike. Yeah, no, City Skylines, definitely I'm down for more of that. If it, I think Road Maths is broadly the same as it was before.
I think the lane designations are slightly more in depth.
They are. They're more almost
AI.
like traffic. Is it traffic president, traffic manager? I can't remember. The mod that was almost required.
Oh, the TPMS or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. I'm just excited for them to actually do their first New Year big patch, because a lot of issues arose over the holiday period with it.
There you go. So that one you had to unfold. Nicely done, Ben. I think this one I'm not even going to, like the last one I could get a full loadout. I think you're probably going to A, be faster than me, and B, the amount you can carry on board is probably more than I can carry in my trailer.
I mean, I've got a bigger trailer if you want to empty out Cody, and I can...
Yeah, I'm happy either way.
Yeah.
You'll just secretly influence DMZ and Ready or Not. Yeah, I'm still down. It's not a we need to replace all the games we play, but I would like to make First Play Fridays more of a thing. Just hitch the 2 trailers together. Go on then, Cody. Sorry, Calix. Sorry, in you come.
Can you do that with any trailer?
Only if it has a rear hitch.
Okay.
On the front trailer, but quite a few
What
of them
speed
do.
are you going, plan?
7.
Set, okay.
6, 7. Quite slow.
You're speeding up. You're speeding up.
Yeah, I got 8.
Yeah. I've got to change the cruise control.
Sorry.
There is something super satisfying about doing the drive along. Emptying.
Well, come on, you can empty all of us then. You've got a big trailer. Although I don't think these tiny ones will actually be able to empty into the trailer.
They can. It's
Nice.
tight, but they can. I am the trailer boy. Hey. Acknowledge me.
Oh, sorry, sir. Oh, I keep forgetting it's not Heath Piper, it's O.
Are you going 10?
Yeah, 10. Somewhere between 10 and 9. Evening,
Very
Harry.
worried.
How are you, my friend?
The pig
You're
is
downloading
worse.
it now. Oh, you're most welcome to join us, bud. This is, don't have access to this land. I know. There you go. Sorry, Cody.
Like, I think you'll find I do, because I'm driving
Yeah,
over.
I'm driving on it. I'm bigger than you and I'm coming through.
What was the max capacity of the smaller trailers?
3.7.
Like-
No, 4. No, 7,000. 7.
Okay.
Maybe 7.2.
This is 5 times larger.
Yeah, that makes sense.
7.2 right now.
Feeling grand, thanks.
no,
Got your second 2 miles
sorry,
cycle
Cody,
to 24.
sorry.
Congratulations, sir. You feel lightheaded after distance about 4 minutes. Felt great. I'm very jealous, sir. Well done. Hello, Plaid.
No, I'll let you guys
Pretend we're harvesting.
go
before
past,
you-
and then I'll go up the end, and then you
We decided the biggest vehicle has the right of way.
Yes.
Note.
Still early days, you're confident you get your fitness back. I'm confident you will as well, sir. The great
messed
thing
up.
about cycling is you can actually go somewhere and you get the rush of like seeing place and doing stuff, like, which I think makes an enormous difference. And you can practically use it to go to a place and do a thing and then come back. And if you're cycling now when the weather is a bit on the side, it's bodes very well for how great it's going to be in like the spring and summertime. I'm really looking forward to it not being 4 o'clock when the when sun sets. I like winter, but still.
It's beneficial for me. Currently my job follows the sunset, so
Wow.
so which means summer, unless I get shifted to the open shifts, will be interesting. I'll be working till about 10:30.
Harry says there's a psychopath near me linking to Bath, so you can have a relaxing meander about the city when I'm back to it. Dude, that's amazing. I love bimbling around Bath. We recently met up with FG and Lex in Bath, and with Searcane and Slothercorn and Wagley, and like just spent a couple of days doing nothing. Like Bath's one of those cities I could sit, like just walk or like cycle around for hours. Hey, Einsterzai. Lovely to have you here, my friend. Do nothing. It is like it's a beautiful city, and also like without. There are plenty of coffee shops and plenty of bookshops that you can go and visit, but you can spend quite a lot of time without spending a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, there's like Bath, you could spend a lot of money if you have it, but like just going to, there's a really cool coffee shop that's down the one of the wee side streets off the corridor that did
so
really
bad.
cracking coffee. And it's like you can go and have a coffee, or and in fact, if you go to what's the cool bookshop called?
No, isn't like Mrs. I want to say Mrs. Beatty's. It's not Mrs. Beatty's.
It's Mrs. B's is that one, but sorry, the one that run the Cratchit event.
Toppings.
Toppings. You can get yourself a
Yeah, really cool bookshop. It's not.
yeah, I was gonna say Bath's actually got lots of independent bookshops still. But yeah, topping. Oh, ow. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, now you're
Toppings
taking
is
the
already
pipe
good.
away.
Yeah, the really good pastry shop is still down there, Harry. There's a few, but the one that I really like is just off the just by the Roman baths, by the pump house entrance, and they are also on Too Good to Go, bud. So if you are not fussy about what you have from there, then you can save some food waste and get yourself a big bag. I think their bag's like £3 or £4, and get yourself a big bag of baked goods, which can power you through the day. Yeah, that's the one, Harry. Yep. A man of discerning tastes, I see.
Let me know when anyone needs emptying.
Their cheese Swiss is something I would murder anyone you ask me for. Also, Harry, there is now... I'll wait until I get to the end of this run before I look it up. At Bath Station, there is a baker's on the station now, on the far platform. So it's the Bristol-bound platform that I can highly recommend. Is Cody full?
Cody is full.
Right. I'll take
I'm on
over
the way.
Cody's row.
Come and say
I'm
Cody.
on the way. Help is on the way, dear.
Einsterzai says, my main issue with certification is the brain needs constant stimulation. I get anxiety or even worse, boredom if I'm not constantly engaged with something. Once you're in a hotel room, the lack of choice of what you can do is simply... This is a cruel, unusual punishment. You talk about delicious food while I'm fasting. Sorry, Gallic.
That's great.
Also,
Why
I don't have
there we
access
go.
to any of this delicious food either. We haven't done a food shop since Christmas. So...
Oh, the Christmas biscuits.
Ooh. We might actually have... Don't know if we...
I hid them in the kitchen to make sure that they weren't all just demolished in one go, and I keep forgetting they exist because I hid them.
Yep. To answer your question, the cool thing about Bath is that there is a lot to see. Like, that's what makes it such a cool place for doing very little. It's not go to a hotel room and like sit inside it. That would be a terrible waste. It is a beautiful city that whether you cycle around, which is a challenging cycle if you're going outside of the city centre, but like you can get cheap advance tickets, like train tickets, and you take your bike on the train. I can't remember if they've got a cycle hire scheme there now as well. But either way, like there is lots and lots and lots to do. There's loads of shops you can go and see, loads of independent coffee shops, like loads of cool stuff, and lots of like tourist attraction museums and things. I'm stuck now, so I'll stop.
Yeah, I just realised I think the pipe gets stuck on it because I don't think I hit you. I think I hit the pipe.
Bath has what, 2,000 years of history you can still see. Yeah, something not dissimilar. And also, it's in a part of the country that if you were, very specifically you, Einstein, if you were finding yourself getting bored, there are cycle routes and stuff out to areas of outstanding natural beauty, and lots of other villages and stuff that you can go and see as well. So, like Bath and the city itself, like there's cool parks, there's a cool gaming shop. There's lots of like cool and interesting stuff there, but no matter what you want to do, there's cool stuff there. And there's some really nice hotels there that aren't... Like, there's some nice guest houses and hotels, and you can spend a lot of money on them. But also, we stayed at Hampton by Hilton that's just opened in the city centre, and it was a really pretty cool hotel. It's a US... Like, Hampton by Hilton is a US brand that is only fairly recently, I think, come to the UK, but it's like a waffles breakfast type thing.
I'd recommend Hilton Garden Inn as well for their waffle maker.
Yeah, I stayed in Hilton Garden Inn, I think, by LAX.
There's one in Bristol, which is really nice.
It's really interesting. I've stayed in so many different levels of hotel for like different clients or like holidays and stuff. And like some of them are bad enough, and these were multinational clients that I had to set standards because they would otherwise just pick the worst. Like one of the first hotels that one of a global name that you would recognise tried to put me up in didn't have a private bathroom. I was like, I don't have many standards when I travel. I've decided that is one of them. I also stayed in a hostel for them as well. Yeah, like work-wise, I don't make any money on travel. Like some firms put a markup on travel.
Yeah.
Whereas I pass it straight through. And if they've got recommended hotels and stuff, I'm normally pretty happy for them to book the accommodation because I don't care. Like if it's only me and I'm going for work, like I don't care at all. Until that particular client put me in a hostel. One client managed to misbook the hotel for the wrong week, and then I had to stay in a hostel in London with a very drunk Russian guy in a shared room, and then another client went to book me into a fairly terrible apart hotel, I think was, but without any bathroom.
I don't think they can really claim it's an apart then.
Yes. I agree. It was basically a one-bedroom studio with no bathroom, and the bathroom is down the corridor. So, so
it was like a New York studio.
Oh yeah, it was. I think they call them European style or Dutch style. Like, they are neither of the above. So on my like on our terms of agreement now, there's a minimum requirement for. I'll still fly everywhere in economy. Cool, I don't care. But like private bathroom, locking door is a minimum standard. And I have stayed in a truly awful place, but there's some really, really cool. Oh, that's me fault. I'll back up and get out of the way.
The thing is, aren't you on the taller side of things?
Yes.
Do you at least say, hey, I'll go in economy, but I need extra legroom?
No.
No?
Yeah, me being tall, isn't it? Like,
You're not tall enough that it's a big issue kind of thing.
6'4". Like, it's a pretty big problem. But, so if, like, the way it used to work for flights, and it has been a little while since I have done loads and loads of travel, was like, they could pick whatever economy airline they wanted, as long as it had a decent safety record, and I would charge them for that price. But there are some times where I'd be like, you know what? If Virgin Atlantic were within a couple $100, I would personally pay the money to fly with Virgin.
That's fair. That's who I'm flying back with in March, actually, for a very similar reason.
I love Virgin so much. Like, particularly where I was flying peasant class so often that I got a gold card for them.
Yeah.
Which I'm a bit miffed about, because I think I was only a few thousand miles short of getting one for life, and now it's reset.
That sucks.
Hey, great. Flanker's only 5'8".
Remember the last flight before all the travel restrictions came into play? Me and a friend were flying back from California, you know, the red-eye flight or whatever they call it.
Yep.
And the head cabin crew lady, because we were right at the back, was like, I'm going to take care of you guys. Here's the seating plan, so you know where to go if you want to lie down across a full aisle. You know, before we'd even taken off. And then, like, when it got to, like, the last of the rum or the Jack Daniels, whatever we were drinking, she brought us, like, 2 free miniature bottles and went, don't tell anyone.
I did when we were going on our very professional honeymoon anniversary. Our honeymoon was a few years separate from our wedding. I'm like, the Virgin staff were always spectacular, and like if you have like the London Heathrow and San Francisco Lounge, London Heathrow Lounge is a spectacular lounge. You get like full meals, and like, it was a bit waste on me because I don't tend to drink, but there's, you know, unlimited drinks and stuff, which most other lounges will start charging you quite a lot for, and you get a little bit of a buffet. But you could go there and have like breakfast and lunch and have laptop power, and then early boarding to your flight. But I managed on our honeymoon flight, I managed to arrange a bottle of champagne for plan 45 minutes before takeoff. Like that, the logistics of that are actually really hard to do.
Yeah, nice.
And they just did it. It was awesome. Remember when kids could visit the cockpit? I did that as a kid. I
did that as a kid.
On a British Airways flight between Edinburgh and London. Because they
So in the 10 minutes you were in the air.
Ow! Oh, Gray! How dare you be accurate?
Oh, we're gonna have to get the pressure washer out.
We are. These are a state.
So it turns out this tractor can only go 51% capacity.
Canada says you can still do that if you know the right people. I'm sure you can. But I used to... I remember it being like a spur-of-the-moment thing on a British Airways flight. A flight attendant, and I can't have been much more than like 5 or 6. I was... a flight attendant was like, would you like to go and see out the front with the captain? And like took me up in the middle of the flight to the captain who's flying the plane, like showing me out the window and the control. It was very cool as a kid. It was the most amazing thing ever. But yes, the ad hoc doing that without like security clearance or people knowing you and vouching for you and someone else being there to supervise are very much gone.
So last Halloween, my family came over to California, like good Disney stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
My nephew flew with Virgin Atlantic. They gave him like this whole goodie bag, model airplane, everything else.
Yeah, they're man. Like, I don't have particular brand loyalty to very much. I think brand loyalty is silly. But Virgin Atlantic for flying, I have yet to have a bad experience with them, and I've flown them 250,000 miles. Yeah, it's like, because and I like the sense of humor as well. Like if you get an upper class flight, which I got one because rewards, and actually I prefer their premium economy to their upper class, but you get little salt shakers that are the shape of planes, and on the base of them it says stolen from Virgin Atlantic. So,
I had that.
Yeah, it's like fair play.
I think my move in flight, I flew business class because it worked out with the extra luggage allowance. It worked out like justifiable. And yeah, I stole those salt and pepper shakers, no question of a doubt.
The flight attendant, like we were on our way out to the States, so it wasn't like we had nowhere to put them or anything. And I think we were taking on with flight or something. The flight attendant walked past and went, "They're still there." I was like, like. Like, you know they don't have to be, right? You have pockets. So,
I just really enjoy getting actual metal cutlery.
Yeah, it is the small things on a plane, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, and one of the things that one of my top travel tips is just give in and buy the bloody bottled water at the airport. Or take yourself a travel mug or something through, because like people
I just take with the water bottle.
Yeah, the number of people that like will spend like 700-800 over, up to $1,000 more on a flight for economy, like because they decided to go somewhere short notice. Because I was the idiot that work was always short notice. I never got to plan trips. But then they would like fight over whether or not they can have a 200ml water bottle from the flight attendants. Just freaking buy one outside for $2. Just like I never understood it.
Especially if you're flying from Heathrow nowadays, because they have, as soon as you go through security, they've got the bottle fill-in station.
Yep. Like, and it makes your life so much more pleasant having a bottle of water.
Because that's why people feel rubbish after getting off a flight, because they're just dehydrated.
And I think I will say the Dreamliners for Virgin, when they started talking about all of the bumps about how the light would make you feel better and everything, it's true, actually. Like, fair play, the lighting on a Boeing Dreamliner, particularly in the combination that Virgin have it in, I felt so much better, and also there's a higher oxygen content in the air in a Dreamliner, and higher cabin pressure, I believe, as well.
Although my nicest flight was in the A380 for British Airways.
I've never flown an A380.
I've flown it once, because I've been obsessed with that plane since I saw it at like Farnham Air Show in 2012, and the A380, first commercial plane to have a QWERTY keyboard. But they've, on the top deck, they've got, because it's like 2.5 spaces for seats. Mm-hmm. So that half space they've just turned into storage for the people in economy.
Oh.
It's really nice. Hang on.
Cool. My best flights I've been on, one has been the one that was not Ryanair. I must admit, like, my favourite short-haul airline was Norwegian. So I love flying them. Uh-oh. Sorry, plan.
Hi.
I realised I was coming straight towards you. Oh, you're not
Right,
approaching.
no, I'm not. There's two of you within like a couple of legs of each other.
There you go. I'm moving off because I'm almost full.
So after we finished harvesting this, I must leave to make Christmas dinner.
Nice.
These are not farm fresh potatoes, though. Although I still feel guilty for accidentally taking this contract. Like,
You've ruined our economics. We will never financially recover from this.
ooh, did I miss a conversation about Norwegian Airlines?
Yeah, I love Norwegian.
Oh, I can't stand them. It's not their fault why they can't stand them. It's the So you wouldn't have flown them to America, would you?
Yes, I did. To Oakland.
Okay, cool. Was the airport ready for you when you showed up?
Yes.
So my first flight, so obviously Norwegian you have to pay for everything as well, which is fair enough. But my first flight was Gatwick to Oakland, and this was the first time I came to California. And we were on the plane on the runway for like 2 hours because the airport was at capacity. Because obviously it's a domestic airport that's just started taking international. And then we're queuing on the runway, which I didn't know was still a thing, for about an hour because they didn't have space in the terminal for us. Customs was like another hour and a bit, which wasn't too bad for customs. But then we get to the luggage. Turns out the plane had a fault. They couldn't open the door to get into the compartment. They had one engineer in the entirety of the airport.
Oof.
It was just a really long day.
Yeah. To be fair,
Flight
that
itself,
is
absolutely
way
delightful.
more to do with
Yeah.
the Oakland ground operation. I've done okay out of Oakland because I've also flown with them. I can't remember what Thomas Cook's airline partner is. But I have to look it up.
I understand it's the risk of, like, you know, the cheaper route because it's a not in demand route and stuff like that. But
I've
also
flown so many different ways to get to the San Francisco Bay Area, like red eye from like flying into JFK and then literally sprinting through an airport
yeah,
to get a red eye connection down to LAX, and then from LAX up to the Bay Area. So I was there in time for a meeting.
Emily's standard flight whenever she came to me was Heathrow to Dallas,
Oof.
which actually wasn't that bad because it was only one change. But no, Gatwick to Oakland just because of that. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that anymore.
Yeah, Oakland was okay. It just didn't like a lot of the time when I was going to Oakland to fly from Oakland like internationally, they tended to be mornings, and not a lot of the terminal was open.
Oh, okay.
But in general, it was okay. Like and there was a lounge. There's a paid-for lounge in Oakland that was never freaking open early enough that I could actually get access to it. And I think Delta had a lounge at Oakland. I can't remember. That also.
I've never been to San Jose Airport yet because they always seem to be
expensive.
yeah, because it's all the business travelers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I lie. I did a domestic flight through San Jose. No, did I? No, I'm thinking of San Francisco.
Back to Vine. To be fair, outside of, I spent about 10 years of not flying at all. Like, is yeah, I think the only times I've flown is as an adult for work, and it was only while I was doing that I flew so much, or as a kid when I was very young when flying to and from Scotland. Oh, coffee time. That is.
Though I will second, I've only ever had good experiences with Ryanair.
Yeah, I think I've only flown with Ryanair 2 or 3 times, so I don't think it's like enough of a representative sample, like compared to my experience with some other airlines. But Ryanair and EasyJet, like, they are what they are. If you spend 10 quid for the flight, you have to expect that literally everything else is going to cost you money.
When we went to Krakow last year as well, the crew, and this is an anomaly with Ryanair, did not care about the cabin bag size. It was kind of surprising.
Yeah, you know the airline I miss is Virgin America. That airline was fantastic.
I don't think I ever flew with them.
Oh, they were phenomenal. Because I used to have to fly from like Northern California to Southern California fairly regularly. And all you need to be, like, it's a rule for life as well. Like, just don't be a dick. And the number of times I got upgraded or like just walked up to the gate because my meeting finished early and was like, do you have any room on this flight? Can I swap to it? If not, it's not a problem. Like, I'm not demanding it. I'm just asking, like, if you have spare capacity, you can then sell my seat on the later flight. And they were pretty spectacular constantly. I don't think I managed to swap flights for later flights and earlier flights, and I never paid a charge. They got bought by Hawaiian, I think, who also have an excellent reputation, but I've not really flown them.
I remember Virgin Atlantic, at least. I think we went on a family holiday to Florida when I was like 12 or something. And they had Virgin Cola, which I thought was amazing. Which, if I'm remembering correctly, was actually a very tasty cola. Was that contract handed in? Or was it just the announcement were finished?
Hang on, I've used the wrong menu. That'll be why I can't see it. It says completed, but it's not been collected.
Okay, because we'll lose vehicles and stuff then.
Yeah, honestly, I'd listen. I don't think we'll be able to use the harvesters elsewhere, but we'll be able to use all the others. So
And the trailer's useful.
Yeah, for only $6,000, I don't think it's really worth cashing the contract because you'll still get some cash for the overage as well.
Yeah. So I'm gonna head back to the store with the vehicle, so it's fairly central, and then I'm gonna log off.
That seems reasonable. I suppose we could all.
Harvesters can just be abandoned. Like, that big harvester may as well just be abandoned there, I suppose.
Yep. And then we've got the ploughing contract and stuff back towards the vehicle shop. Grace says the best airline was obviously Caledonian. Yeah. There was I can't remember which flight it was. I've had some interesting experiences flying local airline. Actually, my worst flying experience was, like, I'm very grateful for the skill of the pilot, but coming into Vegas, I think it was, during a heavy storm, and the plane was going sideways, and the same in Hong Kong as well. And, like, you know, when you look out the window, and I was looking out the window and I could see the runway. I was like, there must be another runway in front. There was not. Like, they judged it perfectly because of the amount of crosswind to land on the runway. Like, but yeah, it was in a, like, Smarties tube-sized plane. It was pretty. I'll be honest. It was, there were some squeaky moments.
That is pretty gnarly.
And my dad flew to Lewis. Is that Lewis? In a very small aircraft, and landed diagonally on the runway.
When you say Lewis, you're not talking about next to Brighton, are you?
No, I'm talking.
Okay, I was going to say, like, they have an airport?
No, it's in Stonaway in Scotland.
Alright.
Yes.
Good night. Farewell.
Night, Cody. Yeah, good night and farewell all. I think we'll call it there. It's a reasonable start. So this is one of our community servers, so everyone's welcome to come and join in the fun.
I will be back on it tomorrow.
Indeed. We'll, if you need any details, you can just go to the Discord. And if you want to join and just poodle through, there's plenty that you're going to be able to do. And the plan is to try and slowly take over the world. The map. And do more and more missions together. So everyone is welcome to take part. We're launching quite a few of them over the next couple of weeks. So everyone can let me know in the Discord if there are particular servers you'd like to see or particular changes you'd like to be made, and we will make that happen. And there may also be a Lego building stream soon TM. Yes, I'll keep you up to date on that. And don't forget to suggest other games over in Discord or in the comments down below in YouTube. I read every single one. And if you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. We're trying to get our watch time up at the moment. It helps an enormous amount. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also helps an enormous amount. Doesn't cost you anything to do. And yes, we'll be back with some more shenanigans soon TM. If you're looking for something else to watch after this, for those that are watching the stream on Twitch, we'll be going to go and raid Song Call from our community. For those that are watching on YouTube, the City of Gangsters playthrough is pretty cool. You see this morning's stream, we managed to actually get quite a bit done in a little under 3 hours, which was, I think, almost bang on 3 hours. And there's a playlist up with all of that, and we're going to put more and more of the stream playlists up. But anyway, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for having a chat and a relaxing evening. Calic, Gray, Harry, Cody, thank you for the games. Macta, always lovely to have you here. And we'll let's pick someone to go raiding. Let's get the ending screens up. And let's find someone to raid. And Jordan, it was an absolute pleasure to get to play a game with you. Max Vine, good night. Thank you so much. Oh, Harry's already ahead of the game there. Thank you very much, my friend. So I'm just looking for cool people from our community and see what they're playing. Unfortunately, I opened my own stream without it being muted. That's because I'm not a cool person. So we've got that window. I think I saw Nolinda's up. Doing Warhammer. Yed's up playing Hades. You know what? Let's go hang out with Nerlind, who's an awesome streamer. I'm sure you're gonna love the content. There's all the thing. Oh, Harry, you are so far ahead of the game today. Thank you so much, my friend. And I think that command works now as well. And don't forget to check out Gaming Buzz at gaming.buzz. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and head over and raid Lynn. Lynn's an awesome streamer. If you haven't already seen her content, I'm sure you'll love it. She's a heck of a lot of fun, a streamer from Wales. And, yeah, let's go raiding all we flank attack. Bye-bye for now.
I say, old chap, I think those raiders mean to do us harm.